In the sprawling metropolis of New Vega, beneath the kaleidoscope of neon lights and holographic adverts, a palpable sense of anticipation hung in the air. For weeks, the city had been abuzz with rumors of the arrival of someone, or something, extraordinary. Tonight, those rumors would crystallize into reality. At precisely 23:07, the sky above New Vega's Central Park shimmered, distorting like a disturbed pool of water. A spacecraft, sleek and silver, pierced through the veil of the night, descending with the grace of a leaf. It landed softly on the grass, its presence an enigma wrapped in metal. The hatch opened slowly, releasing a hiss of pressurized air, and from it emerged a figure that captured the collective breath of the onlookers. She was otherworldly, her skin shimmering with a subtle luminescence that seemed to pulse with life. Her eyes, large and almond-shaped, glowed with a gentle blue light, scanning the crowd that had gathered. She stepped forward, her movements imbued with a fluid grace. Her name was Alara, and she was an alien from the distant planet of Seraphine. But to the denizens of New Vega, she was simply the alien girl, a being from beyond their wildest imaginations. Alara's mission was critical and bizarre by human standards. She must receive applause, a symbol of acceptance and appreciation, or face the same mysterious demise that had claimed other Seraphine girls who had ventured into the cosmos. These girls, sent as emissaries to various planets, had a unique biological requirement: the clapping of hands, a gesture that released energy vital to their survival. As Alara walked through Central Park, flanked by robotic emissaries from the United Nations of Space Affairs, she approached the grand stage set up for her. The crowd, initially stunned into silence by her ethereal presence, slowly began to understand the gravity of the situation. They had been informed, through distributed pamphlets and citywide broadcasts, about her peculiar necessity. The mayor of New Vega, a spry woman named Helena, stepped up to the microphone. "Citizens of New Vega," she began, her voice steady and welcoming. "Tonight we stand at the crossroads of history. Before us is Alara, a visitor from the star system of Lyrae, seeking not just our hospitality but our help. Let us show her the warmth and kindness that New Vega is known for." Helena's encouragement broke the dam of hesitation, and the crowd erupted into applause. Hands clapped together, creating a rhythm that was both an ovation and a lifeline. Alara's skin brightened with each clap, the glow intensifying, a visible sign of her receiving the life-sustaining energy. But not everyone was moved by the plight of the alien girl. In the shadows, skeptics murmured their doubts, and conspiracists whispered about government plots and alien manipulations. Among them was Alex, a young tech genius with a penchant for uncovering the truth. Alex watched Alara with a mix of fascination and skepticism, his mind racing with questions. Why would a species evolve such a peculiar dependency? Was there more to Alara's mission than met the eye? Determined to find answers, Alex decided to delve deeper into the mystery of Alara and the fate of the other inactive alien girls. As the applause continued, Alara turned towards the crowd, her expression one of gratitude and relief. For now, she was safe. But the road ahead was uncertain. New Vega was just the beginning, and the challenges she would face were as unknown as the cosmos from which she came. And so, with the city's claps echoing into the night, Alara's journey on Earth began. But it was not just her survival that hung in the balance. It was the understanding between two vastly different worlds, each poised to learn from the other. Under the chromium gleam of New Vega's midnight skyline, Alex's curiosity was a flame fueled by anomalies and inconsistencies. From his compact apartment cluttered with screens and gadgets, he launched his investigation into Alara and the mysterious demise of her predecessors. The internet was his playground, and he navigated it with the finesse of a digital nomad, diving into obscure forums, encrypted archives, and classified documents teased into the open by his hacking skills. Alara's public appearances were meticulously staged, each event heavily monitored and recorded. As Alex sifted through hours of footage and dozens of documents, he noticed a peculiar pattern. The energy levels of these alien visitors didn't just stabilize with applause. They fluctuated wildly, peaking with public attention. This revelation pushed Alex deeper into the scientific underpinnings of what the Seraphines called applause sustenance phenomenon, ASP. One night, as the city slept, Alex intercepted a confidential communication between the United Nations of Space Affairs and an undisclosed scientific entity. It contained detailed biometric data on Alara, including her unique physiological responses to clapping. Armed with this information, Alex crafted a hypothesis that Alara's species might be manipulating quantum fields through collective human focus, a concept barely touched upon in theoretical physics. Determined to confront Alara directly, Alex tracked her next public event. It was a large-scale rally organized to promote interstellar peace and cooperation. As the crowd gathered, buzzing with anticipation and the murmur of myriad conversations, Alex slipped through, a shadow among shadows, until he was mere meters away from Alara. Alara, adorned in a flowing garment that shimmered like the night sky, addressed the crowd. Her voice was melodic, almost hypnotic, reinforcing Alex's suspicion that every aspect of her presence was engineered to captivate. As she spoke, Alex monitored his handheld device, watching the real-time data stream of her energy levels. As the crowd's applause crescendoed, so did the readings on his device. This was it, the proof he needed. But just as he was about to record this anomaly, a sudden interruption came. An unexpected blackout swept through the venue, plunging it into darkness. The applause halted abruptly, and in the silence that followed, Alara's glow dimmed significantly. In the chaos of the moment, Alex approached her, his device cloaked in darkness. "Alara," he said quietly, ensuring only she could hear. "I know about the energy fluctuations. I know there's more to your survival than just clapping." Alara turned towards him, her eyes piercing the darkness. "Who are you?" she asked, her tone a mix of intrigue and caution. "I'm someone who seeks the truth," Alex replied, his voice steady despite the pounding of his heart. "Why do you really need our applause? What does it actually do for you?" Alara studied him for a moment, then sighed, a sound that seemed to carry the weight of galaxies. "Meet me tomorrow at the Central Observatory. There, I will tell you everything." As the lights returned and the crowd's focus shifted from the blackout to the stage, Alex slipped away, his mind racing. Tomorrow he would have his answers, or so he hoped. Yet in the complex weave of cosmic interactions, truth was often layered, and discerning it required more than just bravery. It required wisdom. The Central Observatory of New Vega stood like a sentinel on the outskirts of the city, its massive dome a testament to human curiosity and endeavor. Alex arrived just before dawn, the sky a tapestry of fading stars and the creeping light of morning. The air was crisp, carrying a hint of the impending autumn. He found Alara waiting at the base of the observatory's towering structure, her appearance as serene as the celestial bodies she had traversed to arrive here. "Thank you for coming, Alex," Alara began, her voice betraying a sliver of vulnerability. "I understand your suspicion, and it is not unfounded. The truth is more complex than you can imagine, and it ties back to the very fabric of my being and the survival of my people." She led him inside the observatory, where the vastness of space was laid bare through the giant telescopic lens. Alara approached a console, her fingers gliding over the controls to bring up a holographic display of her home planet, Seraphine, a world of vibrant blues and greens, stark against the darkness of space. "Seraphine is dying," she explained, her face illuminated by the light of her dying world. "Our sun is fading, and with it, the energy that sustains our life force. The ASP, applause sustenance phenomenon, is a stopgap, a way to harness energy from other sources." Alex listened intently, his earlier theories shattering like glass against the starkness of this new reality. "You mean to say that applause, the energy from humans, it's a substitute for your solar energy?" "Exactly," Alara confirmed. "Each clap, each burst of collective human energy is converted through a quantum field we generate. This field allows us to absorb and convert applause into a form of energy that can sustain us, albeit temporarily." "But why not tell people? Why the secrecy?" Alex questioned, his mind racing through the implications. The truth about our condition could cause panic or worse, exploitation. We needed to test whether Earth could be a viable refuge without revealing our vulnerabilities. Your species has a history of both profound kindness and devastating cruelty. Alex nodded, understanding the precarious balance Alara and her people had to maintain. And the others? The ones who went inactive? They failed to gather enough energy and could not sustain their forms. It was a loss that weighs heavily on us, Alara said, her glow dimming with the sorrow of the memory. A silence hung between them, filled only by the soft hum of the observatory's machinery. Finally, Alex spoke. "What can I do, Alara? How can I help?" Alara looked out towards the horizon, where the first light of dawn was breaking. "Help me build a bridge between our worlds. Share our story, but frame it with hope and appeal for assistance. We do not seek just survival, but a symbiosis. Your world's energy, shared willingly, can save mine, and in return, we can offer knowledge, technology, and a deeper understanding of the cosmos." Moved by her plea, Alex agreed. They spent the morning drafting a plan, outlining how they would present this partnership to the world. As the sun rose, casting a golden glow over the city of New Vega, a new alliance was forming, one that held promise not just for Seraphine, but for Earth as well. Together, they prepared to step into the light, armed with truth, and bolstered by a newfound understanding that in the vast, echoing expanse of the universe, connection was the truest form of survival. The task ahead was daunting. Alex and Alara worked tirelessly, forging a narrative that would resonate with the public, yet safeguard the delicate position of the Seraphine people. Their plan was to debut their partnership at the upcoming Global Unity Festival in New Vega, a platform that promised widespread media coverage and a congregation of open minds. As the festival approached, the city transformed. Streets were adorned with banners of celestial motifs and interactive displays that illustrated the wonders of the cosmos and the potential benefits of interstellar cooperation. The message was clear. This was not just an alliance of necessity, but an opportunity for universal advancement. Alara spent her days learning more about human culture and refining her communication to better connect with her audience. Meanwhile, Alex liaised with leaders in science, politics, and media, preparing the ground for Alara's message to be received with empathy and enthusiasm. On the eve of the festival, Alara and Alex reviewed their presentation. It included a detailed explanation of the applause sustenance phenomenon, enriched with scientific data and testimonials from leading physicists who corroborated the findings. They had also prepared a segment detailing the advancements Seraphine could bring to Earth, including energy technologies that far surpassed current human capabilities. The festival dawned bright and clear. The park where it was held teemed with people, their faces alight with curiosity and excitement. Stages were set, screens flashed with digital art, and music from various Earth cultures filled the air, creating a mosaic of human expression. When it was time for their presentation, Alara took the stage, her figure cast in a spotlight that made her shimmer like a star. Alex stood beside her, providing a human anchor to her alien presence. "Ladies and gentlemen," Alara began, her voice amplified, reaching every corner of the vast crowd. "I come before you not as an outsider, but as a potential partner. Our world is in peril, and while we have found a temporary solution in your applause, what we seek is a sustainable path forward, together." She paused, letting her words resonate. Alex then took over, explaining the science behind ASP with clarity and precision. The crowd listened, rapt, as he described how human energy, when focused, could be transformed into a lifeline for the Seraphine. The screen behind them displayed vivid images of Seraphine, its beauty and its plight, followed by simulations of the advanced technologies they were willing to share. The crowd's reaction was a mix of awe and concern, their faces reflecting the gravity of what they were being asked to participate in. Finally, Alara concluded, "In return for your help, we offer not only our gratitude, but our knowledge. Together, we can create a future where the energy of life is shared, where your world and mine thrive as one." The response was overwhelming. Applause broke out, not just as a gesture of support, but as a literal lifeline, feeding Alara's energy fields visibly. But it was more than that. It was a symbol of acceptance, a communal vow to aid and advance together. In the days that followed, the media exploded with coverage of the event. Debates raged, and while there was skepticism, there was also a profound sense of wonder and possibility. Alex and Alara appeared on talk shows, participated in academic forums, and engaged in public discussions, each appearance strengthening the bridge they were building. Through their efforts, the concept of an interstellar symbiosis took root in the public consciousness, transforming from a fantastical notion into a tangible project. The world was watching, waiting, and most importantly, willing to clap not just for the novelty of an alien presence, but for a shared future that was brighter than the stars. As the weeks passed, the initial surge of enthusiasm catalyzed by the festival began to crystallize into concrete actions. Governments and private entities alike reached out, proposing various forms of collaboration and support. The response was not uniformly positive, however. Pockets of resistance and fear persisted among those wary of the implications of such a deep intertwining with alien technology and life forms. Amidst this whirlwind of activity, Alara and Alex focused on establishing the first joint research facility, aptly named the Seraphine Earth Alliance Center, SEAC, located on the outskirts of Nuvega. The center was designed to be a beacon of shared knowledge and cooperation, equipped with state-of-the-art laboratories and communication technologies capable of interfacing with Seraphine tech. In the CAC, human and Seraphine scientists worked side by side, deciphering the complexities of each other's technology and biology. Alara was often found in the labs, working tirelessly with her Earth counterparts. Her commitment to the project was palpable, inspiring those around her to push the boundaries of what was scientifically possible. One of the pivotal breakthroughs came from the energy conversion technology. The Seraphine had mastered the art of converting applause and other forms of kinetic energy into sustainable power sources. By adapting this technology, the team developed prototypes of devices that could harness human bioenergetic fields during everyday activities like walking or exercising, turning these into clean energy. Meanwhile, Alex took on the role of liaison, navigating the tricky waters of public relations and policy. He spearheaded outreach programs designed to educate the public about the benefits of the Alliance. Interactive webinars, live demonstrations, and school programs were rolled out, each aimed at demystifying the technology and the Seraphine themselves. The SEAC also organized open days, where people could come and see the work being done, interact with the alien technology, and meet Alara and other Seraphine emissaries. These events were crucial in humanizing the alien visitors, showing them not as invaders or saviors, but as partners in survival and progress. As the project gained momentum, unforeseen challenges emerged. The technology that allowed for energy conversion was highly advanced and required precise calibration to be safely integrated into Earth's energy grids. Furthermore, there were concerns about dependency on an alien technology that was not fully understood. To address these issues, a new initiative was launched within CAC to train a new generation of engineers and scientists in Seraphine technology under the direct guidance of Alara and her team. This program was not just about transfer of knowledge, but ensuring that Earth maintained autonomy and expertise in operating and advancing the new technologies. Public opinion was slowly turning as the tangible benefits of the Alliance became apparent. Reduced energy costs, advancements in clean energy, and breakthroughs in materials, science contributed to a broader acceptance and excitement about the Seraphine partnership. One late evening, while reviewing data from a new energy converter prototype, Alex and Alara paused to watch a live broadcast of a community event powered entirely by the new technology. Children played under lights powered by their own laughter and movement, a poignant embodiment of the project's potential. "This," Alara pointed to the screen, her eyes reflecting the light of the joyous scenes, "is the vision we hope to share. It's not just about survival anymore, it's about a shared thriving, a mutual enhancement of life." Alex nodded, his eyes on the same scenes. "It's working, Alara. They're not just accepting you, they're embracing this new future. It's a testament to what we can accomplish when we truly work together." As they turned back to their work, the lab buzzing with the quiet hum of productivity, the screens showing scenes of harmonious collaboration. It was clear that the project was more than a merger of technology and energy. It was a fusion of destinies, shaping a new epic for both Earth and Seraphine. Tensions rose as the CAC approached its first major public demonstration of the integrated energy systems. It was to be held in the heart of New Vega, a live showcase of how daily human activities could power the city. Everything from streetlights to public transport, all sustained by the new technology. The event was poised to be a turning point, a proof of concept that could either cement the alliance or spark irreversible skepticism. In the days leading up to the demonstration, the city buzzed with preparations. Screens and billboards flashed countdowns, while news outlets from around the globe converged on New Vega, their drones buzzing overhead like swarms of eager electronic bees. Amid this flurry, Alex and Alara reviewed every possible scenario, troubleshooting issues that could arise and double-checking the systems. The day of the demonstration dawned with a mixture of excitement and apprehension. Crowds gathered, their movements already feeding data into the CAC's monitoring systems, demonstrating in real time the potential of their collective energy. Alex watched from the control center, his gaze fixed on the screens displaying the energy flow, while Alara walked among the people, her presence a calming beacon. As the mayor of New Vega initiated the countdown, every eye was fixed on the massive displays that showed the city's energy usage and the input coming from the crowd. 3, 2, 1. And with the final count, the city lit up. Streetlights brightened, screens blazed with vibrant colors, and the hum of the public transit system grew louder, all powered by the crowd's kinetic energy. The demonstration was a success, but the celebration was short-lived. Midway through, a critical alarm sounded in the control center. One of the converters had overheated, threatening to shut down. Without it, the whole system risked failure, which could plunge the event into darkness, undermining public trust irreparably. Alex's heart raced as he coordinated with the tech team, guiding them through the troubleshooting process. Alara, sensing the disturbance, made her way back to the control center. Together, they worked with feverish intensity, their communication a blend of human urgency and Seraphine precision. With seconds to spare, they managed to reroute the energy and stabilize the system. The lights flickered momentarily, causing a murmur among the crowd, but then steadied, brighter than before. The crisis was averted, and the remainder of the event proceeded without further issue. In the aftermath, as the city celebrated, Alex and Alara addressed the public, not shying away from the hiccup. Today we witnessed not only the strength of our new technology, but also its limits, Alex explained. This is why we test, why we come together to solve problems. Alara added, our partnership is built on trust and the willingness to face challenges together. Today, your energy not only powered the city but helped overcome a crisis. This is the true power of our alliance. The event, despite its momentary peril, strengthened the public's faith in the Seraphine partnership. People began to see the technology not as an alien imposition, but as a shared venture that required and rewarded their active participation. In the weeks that followed, the CAC expanded its operations, opening new facilities across the globe. The energy converters were refined and improved, and the initial fears about dependency on alien technology gave way to a broader discourse on mutual innovation and shared benefits. Alex and Alara continued their work, guided by the vision of a world united not just by necessity, but by the promise of a brighter future. Their partnership, tested under the pressures of public scrutiny and technical challenges, had evolved into a symbol of hope, a beacon for what humanity and Seraphine could achieve together. As the city of New Vega glowed under the night sky, powered by laughter and movement, it stood as a testament to the enduring power of unity, a reminder that in the vast expanse of the universe, collaboration was the key to survival and prosperity.